Hey everybody, Steve here. Thank you so much for the Ankerstar Wealth a morning show. It's actually a little bit afternoon here, getting things going today. Three things I want to talk about. First of all, the client event coming up Thursday. Make sure you share that link out to family and / friends that you think could find that information useful. Again, it's based on health. We'll talk about that more here in a second. I also want to talk about July just ended, so happy August. Kind of crazy. Summer's almost over. Kids are going back to school, that sort of thing. What's going to happen with the market the rest of the year? I'm going to talk about where we've been and where we're going. And then the last thing is MicroStrategy has earnings after the bell today, and I think they're going to surprise to the upside. We made some adjustments into the aggressive models today, so I'll explain that a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the client event. Thursday night, 6:30. Hope to see you there. It is a Zoom event. It'll be live with Dr. Mark Milstein and talking about his age-proof brain. Again, can't emphasize this enough. Support this 100%. So anybody is looking to keep their mind healthy as possible as they age or has aging parents, it really affects everybody. So listen in. It's also, again, there's no marketing here, so feel free to send it out to friends and family that you think could use, listen to this information to hear what he has to say. This is really an important topic, and I hope to see you there. All right, as far as the markets, again, July marked another up month for the markets. Now, what happened in July was a little bit of different than earlier in the year. The first half of 2023 was largely marked by tech making the big run up, and largely, a focused group of names that were making the gains. Now those took a little bit of a breather, but the rest of the market kind of caught up. So again, DOGG is one of the holdings we picked up, saying, hey, everybody else is going to catch up in the market here. That's dogs of the Dow, if you will. Also, KNG, you'll see some moves into more KNG today in your portfolio. If you're in the moderate range, that was one of the changes we made earlier. Again, getting rid of buffer, no really need to buffer against the downside, but also go into that best of breed dividend aristocrat with the options use around it to generate a little more income. So kind of like a JEPI or JEPQ, but now around dividend aristocrats, again, to capture the best of the rest as the rest of the S&P 500, the 493 names that aren't the big seven as they catch up across the market there. Other headlines out there, bank CDs are averaging 4.6 now. If you're with us, it's 5.7 all day. So again, if you have money sitting on the sidelines or money sitting in the bank and the first number is 4, you're better off taking it out of the bank, putting it into your swap portfolio and capturing the full 5.7. We can lock that in for 12, 15 months, sometimes 18, but those go pretty quick. So again, if you're looking to get your money to work to the max extent, consider money out of the bank into CDs right now. Rates will not stay this high forever, but we're going to try to lock it in as long as we can. And again, that's risk-free. So really kind of a no-brainer move. For other earnings that are out this week, Apple and Amazon coming up Thursday. Those are always big, and those are big enough to actually move the market. The last thing I'll talk about today is MicroStrategy. Again, high risk speculative holding. It's a software company that really is a proxy for Bitcoin. So they release earnings today. I expect them to surprise to the upside. If you go to the 1-day chart, I think this is telling. Earlier today, it was down almost 3%. It's going to be even by the end of the bell. Going into the end of the day, I bet. Again, this is a 3-month chart. It had the big run up, almost 50% run up. Then it settled in some, and I think it's going to leg higher. Whether you believe in cryptocurrencies and all that stuff, I just have to say, if you're an aggressive investor, there is a setup here, meaning all the conditions are pointing in the right direction for the Bitcoin to move higher. If we could own it outright, we would, but we're not going to do that because that involves crypto wallets and keys and blah, 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 a lot of stuff that I have not gone through myself. So no way I can mentor you through it, but I can tell you that MicroStrategy has loaded up their balance sheet on it. Michael Saylor's a big proponent, and all the conditions are set up for a big run up in Bitcoin all the way from now, honestly, to the early part of 2024. No crystal ball. This may not happen. I'm not calling a sure thing here, but again, everything, the setup is sound. So that's why we increased in each of the aggressive portfolios today. You saw a bump in your MicroStrategy position. If you're off on a one-off portfolio, probably not going to be able to get there today, but the models were all updated as I speak. Jaden is knocking those out right now. So that's all I've got for you today. And again, I didn't do my disclaimer up front, so I'll do it now. Do your own due diligence. This is only financial education. Make sure more information is available at ankerstarwealth.com. And with that, we will see you back tomorrow morning. Have a good one.